You remember this shit? I do. It wasn't this time last year, it was a few months before. Squatch and I were working together on deadlift leading up to Ironbuilt Games, where I hit a master squat record 771, open deadlift record 851. But afterwards, I kind of hit a pretty dark period as far as training was going. My body really wasn't agreeing with me. I worked with Shane of MSP Systems, the best strength coach in the world. It's not up for discussion, it's just the way it is. And he put together what he referred to as an aerobic block. So that was a lot of timed sets where I was doing 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, and then 3.5 minutes straight of like 315 RDLs, back extensions, curl and press, and then that was 2 days a week, coupled with like 7x7s, 9x6, 12x3. So basically a lot of timed rest periods and higher volume work, which sounds treacherous, and it was, but I actually loved it because I was able to train really hard. You know, it had been a long time since I've been able to really train hard because I was limited by pain and aches and bullshit. So that was a great month. And what was so interesting about that is the first week was so challenging, you know, but how quickly my systems adapted was really remarkable. Anyway, from there, we went into like a triphasic block, which I'd done with him twice before, but this was a bit different. Working up the top singles and then back offs, all with eccentrics. And now we're coming into my last week of an isometric block, which today, Squatch is gonna join me for this last session. And I'm nervous about this one because this is my first session kind of getting some decent weight on the bar. I have no idea where I'm at because again, it's been just so much different with the isometrics and the eccentrics and all the timed rest periods. I haven't really been moving real heavy weight. So today, after movement prep, I have singles with a 3-second isometric on the way down at 310 kilos, which is around 685 pounds. I'm supposed to be hitting this single every minute, every 45 seconds, every minute. So I'm gonna pull the weight, lock it out, lower down, hold here for a 3 count, drop it, rest 45 to a minute, hit it again and again and again, as many as I can until I can't anymore. I don't really know what to expect. I have a number in mind, and we'll see how it goes. This was the last stiff bar session. It'll also probably be the last session with the fatties. Switch over to calibrated after this. What I've been trying to do with the stiff bar is really wedge in and be a little more patient and honest off the floor. And I've been doing that these last 3 blocks. And when I get back to the deadlift bar, you have a little more play in the bottom, a little more room to be able to take slack and give it a good pop. I'm interested to see how the work I've been doing on a stiff bar, being a little more patient, a little more honest out of the hole, out of the bottom, off the floor, how that will carry over to my power when we get back to the deadlift bar. But you know, we'll see. Fucking back. It is what it is, I guess. So going into that, I was hoping for like 15, if I'm honest. Definitely 10. Fresh at my strongest. I'm pretty sure I've definitely hit 675 on a deadlift bar for like 10 or 12 reps. But I thought I had at least a dozen or 15 there, but back's still not there. it is what it is, you know, hopefully be stronger another day. Silver lining, originally it really was my whole back, all the way up my erectors to underneath my scap. It's really not that bad at the moment, and it really wasn't that bad during the session either. It's like maybe a 5, 6 out of 10, but what it is it's just enough. This is too heavy to manage without my back being in good shape. So it is what it is, but yeah, I'll just do what we can to get ahead of it. It is working its way out. In hindsight, could I have given it another day or two? Yeah, sure, but I really wanted to be on schedule this last phase. So either way, I'm grateful for the company. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch up soon.